Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be with you all today and happy and excited to share with you the things that we're doing here at Verb. As he said, we are Verb. I'm Rory Cutaia. I'm the CEO and founder. We are a sales enablement SaaS, software as a service platform with a recurring revenue stream. Our products were designed specifically for the remote work economy. Obviously, we had not anticipated the impact of COVID or the fact that we would even be experiencing COVID-19 right now, but it has had a positive impact on the company. And I also want to talk about live stream e-commerce, which is probably the most exciting new product that we're introducing to the market. That's something that I believe our friends from China have become very familiar with most recently. And I see the greatest value creation opportunity arising from our live stream e-commerce. We intend to be at the forefront of that here in the United States and other places around the world. So let me get started. We are living through unprecedented times, a seemingly endless series of crises ranging from national disasters to a global pandemic. But it's out of these times that entrepreneurs and innovation emerge, because it's out of these times that the existing paradigms are challenged and opportunities are created. And I believe that we will see the next Amazon, Google, the next Facebook, and hopefully the next Twitter emerge from this period. And for those of you who know where to look, we're witnessing that unfold right now. COVID-19 and the resulting social distancing and remote work environment in which we all now live has had a profound effect on many areas of our lives, on many things that we once took for granted. Take this conference as an example. But for COVID-19, I would be standing before you right now, speaking to you in person. Unfortunately, none of us can truly know when or if that in-person engagement will return. The impact on retail business has been particularly hard. Retail, as we know it, has changed dramatically, and it is unlikely to return in its former form anytime soon. Yes, COVID was a material factor in the changes to retail and the sales process as we know it. It was, in a way, the final nail, so to speak. That's obviously an American expression, but it was sort of the final act. But the changes to retail and the process of buying and selling were already well underway. I trace the most significant changes back to Jeff Bezos and Amazon. But the rate of change has accelerated recently due to technological advances in mobile computing, cellular networks, and in particular, our enhanced ability to access always-on information 24/7 in the palm of our hands. Those capabilities have resulted in changes in the way each of us consumes and shares information. Look, today, nobody really wants to read anything anymore. Today, people want to consume information and share information through videos. So if we recognize that physical retail, as we know it, has changed, that the process of buying and selling has changed, that we now prefer to consume information through video, then you will recognize quite easily the value proposition that Verb presents. So as I said, we're a SaaS-based software company that offers what our clients consider to be the most effective sales tools in the market today. And I want to show you our apps. I want to show you how and why they're so effective, especially in the COVID social distancing and remote work environment that we now live in. And then I'm going to talk about our record-breaking second quarter that we reported last August, and obviously with our own teams working remotely, using our own technology, and evidencing really impressive growth through this global pandemic. And then why we expect our third quarter, which we'll be reporting in the next 10 days, is going to be even bigger. So let me move into some of these slides. Okay, so let's start with the buying process. Jeff Bezos' Amazon has taught us that the secret to exponential sales growth is the elimination of friction from the sales process. He understood that we all have an innate impulse buy propensity, the checkout counter at the supermarket mentality, right? You see something, you want it, and you'll do it right then because it's right there in front of you. No friction. So he designed and deployed what has now become known as the one-click buy it now button. He also understood that today's consumers, with always-on access to the internet, are far more knowledgeable than consumers from even a decade ago. And as a result, he understood that people want to buy, but they don't want to be sold. So he minimized the role of the salesperson in the buying process. And Amazon is now one of the largest sales organizations in the history of the world, and they don't use salespeople. And finally, he learned to collect as much data as possible. So let's talk about the selling process. Most of the large incumbent sales and CRM platforms in the world and in the market today were designed more than 20 years ago, before we had mobile phones, before iPhone, before Facebook, before Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and other social media. And before we had video, quality video over the internet, especially on a mobile device. They're also designed to track customer engagement. And I make that distinction. They are designed to track customer engagement, but today, salespeople need a tool that does more than track existing customer engagement. They're expected to go out and create new customer engagement, new sales, and they have to bring in new customers to meet their sales quota. So just sending out mass emails, even with video in it, doesn't really cut it, right? People want to do more than just read, and they want to do more than just look at a static image. They want to consume information by watching videos. They want to share information by watching videos. So we've created sales tools that incorporate the lessons that we've learned from Amazon with recent changes in societal behavior and added our own proprietary interactive video technology. So I'm referring now to our three main products, Verb Live, Verb CRM, and Verb Learn. So let's talk about Verb Live. Now, Verb Live is our live stream e-commerce platform. It's an extraordinary tool. And again, speaking to our friends in China, you are more familiar with this than anyone else on the planet right now. You've seen live stream e-commerce go from nothing to overnight to a $10 billion business, $60 billion in 12 months, and now projected to go to $120 billion in China. Live stream e-commerce. We don't yet really have that here in the US and in most other places around the world. So we've developed our own live stream e-commerce platform that we believe is far more elegant, easy, simple, and more effective than any of the other products coming to market and those that already exist in the market. We believe there's going to be a wave, a complete change in how people buy products and how they sell products. They want to buy in a live stream environment where they can click while they're watching the video and purchase. Data has shown, and again, I'm going to repeat this, if you have to leave the video to complete your purchase, you will lose 80% of the people interested in your product or service. So let me show you what Verb Live looks like.
Recently, Bombshell Boutique partnered with Verb Live for a 30-minute live shopping experience. During this event, the host modeled a variety of pre-selected looks for the audience who were able to ask questions, socialize, and provide feedback via the chat feature. The displayed pieces were then available for instant purchase via clickable in-video links.
This has a nice lining that goes down to about the knee area, and then it's just nice and flowy and sheer towards the bottom.
As host, you're in charge. When it comes to shopping online, we noticed a few things that made this experience truly amazing. As host, you get to control the action by adding clickable buttons on screen. You simply load your links and images that correspond with your real-time products, and voila, your engagement increases, and you can view your audience clicking the items in real time. Using Verb Live provided Bombshell Boutique with a shopping experience that far exceeded that of a typical e-commerce site. For her customers who were desperately missing the sociality of going into her store and perusing, the event provided a relaxed opportunity to connect with other shoppers and chat with friends. I think one thing that really helped how easy the whole thing was, if a shopper was interested in the product, they just clicked on the picture and could immediately purchase it. Brooke Ramirez also notes that having a real-time exclusive experience was a key factor in driving sales. It gave buyers the chance to see things they may not have found by simply browsing the website, and many logged on already prepared to make a purchase. It was just a matter of deciding what to buy, she said. The innovation of Verb Live takes live webinar to the next level, creating interactive video with live broadcasts to create a frictionless shopping experience like no other. Stay tuned to see what other live shopping experiences that'll be added to the Verb Live platform.
So think about the millions of businesses and entrepreneurs affected around the world whose stores had to close because of COVID, that are facing bankruptcy, that are trying to figure out how can they continue to generate an income. They have a customer list, they have clients who came into their stores, but now they don't have a store for them to come into. Imagine how useful this tool is. They simply send out a link. They could post that link on social media. They could send it out to their client list. And those clients, those prospects, those customers need do nothing more than just click on that link at the scheduled time, and they are brought right into the live stream broadcast like they're watching a TV show. And during that show, during that program, and by the way, anybody could do this. It's simple and easy to do. And while viewers are watching it, they didn't have to download anything. They could be on any device. And while they're watching, they see something they like, they click right on it. And they're also going to be able to see what other viewers are doing. There's a live, in the middle of the video, you'll see a live chat so that you could see people asking questions like, hey, I really like that dress. Can you turn around? Let me see the back. Let me see the bottom. And then you could see who's clicking on what to buy what. You'll know when a product that you want is about to be sold out. And then you could immediately jump in and buy it. It creates a more social aspect to selling than you might experience, for example, just going to Amazon and looking at static images. It completely changes the shopping experience. And given the world that we live in right now, where stores are closed, people can't go in, or people are afraid to go in, even when stores begin to open again, this is a much more engaging, fun, and obviously effective sales solution. Let me now turn to our next product, Verb CRM. Verb CRM combines the ability to add interactive elements to any video, whereas Verb Live, you're adding interactive buttons and images that people can click on in a live stream broadcast. What Verb CRM does is it allows you to take any video or create a video, even on your mobile device. Hey, it's Rory. We've got a sale on bananas today, 50 cents a bunch. Click right here to buy them. I could then send that out. I could post it on social media. And what's different about Verb CRM is that it tracks the viewer's engagement very closely with its and feeds that data back into its CRM capabilities. So if I was to send that video out through Verb CRM from my mobile device, maybe I send it out to 100 people, I'm going to be notified in my application immediately when someone watches the video. And then it's going to tell me how many times that person watched the video, if they watched it all the way through, or they only watch it for a few seconds, what they clicked on, who did they forward it to. It's going to give me all that information. It feeds back into the CRM. And as a salesperson now, I could swipe left or right to create my hot list, so that I'm now focusing my time as a salesperson, right? I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to make quota, trying to keep my job, generate new business. I'm going to be able to focus my time on those prospects that I know have expressed a real interest in my product or service. How do I know that? Because the data is telling me they watched it all the way through. They watched it 4 times. This is what they clicked on. Now, if I was using another program, any of the other CRM platforms out there, and there's a lot of good ones out there. I've run companies and we've always used a CRM. My salespeople in other companies, I would have them send out 100, 200 emails to prospect lists, and then I would have them spend the next couple of weeks trying to follow up with every single one of them. And the reality is that they can't reach most of them, and those that they do have no idea what that salesperson's even talking about, because they didn't read what was sent to them, or they didn't care, or they weren't interested. This changes the game for salespeople, and that's why our customers are telling us that it's one of the most effective sales tools in the market today. Our clients are telling us that they're seeing 600% increases in sales conversion rates. In fact, many of them are getting well over 1,000% increases in sales conversion rates. And the other thing that they're telling us that they're getting is that the retention rates among their sales teams goes up dramatically. Now, we all know that sales is tough, and it's very difficult to teach someone how to sell. Yeah, you can improve a lot of their skills, but if you either have it or you don't. And for that reason, you see very, very high turnover, very high attrition rates among salespeople in sales-based organizations. That is very costly for companies, right? They've got to go out and recruit. They have to incur the cost of recruiting new people constantly, and then they have to incur the cost of training them. Well, our clients are telling us that for the salespeople that are using this platform, our Verb CRM, their retention rates have gone up 3,300%. Now, why? What does that mean? Well, that's because these salespeople are now becoming effective. They're now becoming successful. They're selling, and everybody wins. So let me show you what Verb CRM looks like.
One of the most powerful tools in Verb's sales enablement platform is interactive video. It's common knowledge that video is one of the main drivers in marketing and sales efforts today. And with Verb's interactive video, technology allows users to record their own video, add interactive links, and share it with their prospects. Interactive links ranging from visiting your website, calling directly from the video, emailing from the video, to linking to your social networks. The opportunities are endless for exposure to your audience. The best part? It's so easy to do. With real-time notifications coming right to your phone, you'll know who opened your video, how long they watched it, and what they clicked on. All this data is stored in one place, allowing your sales force to not only follow up, but close the sale. Verb's interactive video takes video to the next level, and Verb has the results to back that up. Case studies have shown clients have seen an increase of 1,200% over normal video in A/B testing. Verb interactive video really works. Verb's interactive video is a cool technology that allows your prospects to engage in a unique way. Reach out for a demo today.
Okay, so I see I'm going to run out of time here, and I wanted to make sure I was able to take some questions. So
yes, Rory. Yeah, so let's maybe squeeze in one question because we're running out of time. The question here is from Jackson. He said, what's your relationship with Salesforce? Because are they not your competitors, but they can also sell your products?
I appreciate that question. So look, our platform is highly complementary to Salesforce, so much so that what we've done is enter into a partnership agreement with Salesforce where we have integrated our interactive video capability into Salesforce. So for existing Salesforce users, for a modest monthly fee, paid to us that we share with Salesforce. They will be able to create Verb style interactive videos right in their Salesforce dashboard, send them out to Salesforce. The data flows right back into their Salesforce analytics so that people could see exactly how those things are doing. And all that functionality that I talked about, if you're already a Salesforce user, you will have that. In fact, it was just over the past several weeks that we've now begun a joint marketing campaign with Salesforce. You may have seen some of Salesforce recent social media posts about it, where they are actively promoting our Verb CRM upgraded solution to their existing clients. And that will continue over the next couple of months. So we're expecting meaningful growth in 2021 from the revenue that we'll generate from Salesforce existing clients and users. So that's a great question. And by the way, what you'll also see in Q1 coming up in the next couple of months is a very similar integration, but even more powerful in the Microsoft products, starting with Outlook.
Thank you for your time here today, Rory.
Thank you for your interest. Appreciate it.